you taught us a new word a few minutes ago.
Yes, of course.
You talked about the things the things that your grandfather would trade to get people to let you play with them.
That's right. Yes.
So you said he would trade plumbing services.
That's right.
Right.
That's
and,
right.
And one of the things he would install.
He would install
a
garburator.
A garburator. We have a pair of tickets to see Rusty Sabella at the Shannon Center on the campus of Whittier College, and that is your incentive to come up with the definition for the word
garburator.
Garburator that Michael Buble gave us. So, hey, we got somebody on the telephone. Hi, KLAC. Who's this?
Monica Kessler.
Okay, so Michael Buble here with us, and threw out a term when he was talking about his grandfather's plumbing business that we'd never heard before. We thought it'd be appropriate to be our word for the day, and that word again, Michael, was?
Garburator.
Garburator. And do you know the meaning of that word?
I thought it would be a garbage disposal.
Yes.
All right, hey.
Well, congratulations to Monica. She's going to see the concert, and she'll have a copy of Michael's album.
Do you want I should sing a nice happy morning song?
Sure.
Are we ready?
Go ahead.
Ready. Guys, ready? 2, 1. When I take my sugar to tea, all the boys are jealous of me. And I never take her where the gang goes when I take my sugar to tea. Every Sunday afternoon we forget about our cares, rubbing elbows at the Ritz with those millionaires. When I take my sugar to tea, all the boys are jealous of me. And I never take her where the gang goes when I take my sugar to tea. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's here all week. You did some contemporary songs, and but did them in your style.
You have to be so careful with this kind of music because you can step over a line, and we didn't. We needed to treat this music with the respect that it deserved, and these tunes lent themselves stylistically to the great genre of music. Of course, Paul Anka, was the executive producer on this, and
right.
And he came up with a lot of. I mean, You'll Never Find was his pick.
Really?
He really believed in that tune and thought that we could really turn it and change it a lot and make it our own, and we did. KLAC. There we go.
So I'm sorry, sir. Your name?
David Foster.
He's the one who had the idea of this slant of really taking, saying, look, they don't all have to be, from 1950. There's some beautiful songs that we can make happen.
But they should have that feel. There's a great circle of people now doing this kind of music, and there's an audience for it, a huge audience for it. And I think KLAC, it's hard to say.
See, it is hard.
It is hard to say, but I think you guys have really contributed to this. Thank you very much.
You're very kind to say that. David Foster with 35 Grammy nominations, 14 Grammys. By the way, where do you store all those things?
They're at my mom's house. No, they're here.
Michael Buble in the studio with us. We're just talking about how important it is. There's such a great body of work that needs to be preserved. And I mean, Steve Tyrell has often told me that he considers the Great American Songbook America's greatest contribution to the arts.
Yes.
And it's going to take people like you to introduce this music to generations to come.
I'm a young man, and a lot of my idols, and I'm sure you listeners, yours have passed on. But there's youth is full of youth is full of resilience, and when one flame goes out, another is lit. And if it's not me, it'll be someone else, and the music is too good to just go away, so someone's going to keep it around.
Michael Buble, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
We're grateful.